Hello everybody, this is VidHead85 here, and I'm going to talk a little bit today about voting rights in New York. One of the things that I did at Justice Works this weekend, or this past weekend, was talk about voting rights in New York, and about how mainly as people, when we get educated about voting law, it is best for those who are informed to become poll workers, especially in New York State. It is the law is that when you finish probation, when you finish, or I believe after you are finish your sentence, if you're a felon, I do believe that you can vote again. And also, I do remember hearing something about a prison redistricting that wasn't that you weren't counted in the district that your prison was in, but you were in the census of where you were convicted, which I think that's a better thing. So anyway, the next step for me is getting involved in a fair election campaign, but also I want to see independent redistricting in the state of New York, so that races can be competitive and we can see a switch from Republican to Democrat. And a lot of times they may go vice versa. But I want to see more independent redistricting, because of the simple fact that I want people to start choosing their legislators. And also the fair elections portion of it for me is simply, I want to be able to elect a candidate that reflects more of my values than just the Democrat. Mainly because of the fact that sometimes the Democrat isn't even all that good. I will bash my own party here. Democrats have been stupid. Republicans have been batshit crazy. And the Democrats have gone along with the Republicans in ruining our country. But, on a lot of policy issues, they are very different. On a lot of economic issues, they're different. As far as some other issues, they've been kind of similar, although they're not willing to go as far as the Republicans have gone. So anyway, the whole thing for me is voting rights in New York. There are groups of us that will tackle that, especially as an African American man that does not want to lose the franchise and doesn't want to see other people lose the franchise, to be disenfranchised because of some idiots in the Supreme Court. I'm going to get involved, and I got to do it. After 5 justices said that racism doesn't exist, and things have gotten better, not because they've gotten better on their own, but because of the Voter Rights Act Section 5, which has been invoked at least 72 times since 2000. So that's a whole thing there too. But if anything, not only do we have to push it in the states, but we got to push Congress, because that's going to be the next thing on the list, or working them concurrently, so that we can get that done. So everybody, I'll see you later. Get out and vote. And if your state is one that is trying to pass onerous laws so that you don't get the vote, uprising. And not only that, but they really need to hear from you. And you really need to hit the streets, because South Carolina is one of them. Texas, Mississippi, and Alabama are another 3. I do believe there's another southern state that is trying to push their laws too. So if anything, I will see you later, and you have a great day.